Guys, Mike Lawson here. In tonight's topic, I want to talk about the power of visualization. And I've been listening to As a Man Thinketh, and it's one of the first books that I read a long time ago, and just refreshing up on it because I wanted to talk about this topic. This is an exciting topic. I love this topic of visualization. I did this before I even knew that it worked. Before I even knew there was a book written on it. I mean, as a kid, I used to always see things, see myself how I wanted to be. I always wanted to be successful. I had a vision of what I thought that would look like. And listen, going back to things that I liked, nice cars, nice clothes, the way people dressed, the way people spoke, houses, things like that I liked. That, I would see myself, and there was things obviously that I didn't like, and I would say to myself, I don't want that in my life. I want this stuff. So I used the power of visualization, even before I knew it was a thing. And preparing for this topic and just listening to some of the stuff, it just gets me excited because, the things that I have in my life now, like I saw this stuff a long time ago, like the house that I'm living in, the cars that I've had over the years. Like I've seen that stuff before it even happened. I'm always looking in the future. I'm always, what my next step is, what my next what some of my goals are, and understand that. Hey, Janine. So let me get into it. The power of visualization. And do me a favor, leave me a comment and let me know if anything that you had visualized has ever come true, and let me know what it is. Because again, I've seen the house that I'm living in. I've seen some of the cars that I've had, some of the clothes that I always wanted to wear, and how I wanted to present myself. I saw that stuff before I was ever able to afford it. And understand that visualization is the power behind every bit of success. See, you attract into your life what you see. Now, I know there's a lot of people that are in network marketing that I know from the industry and just on Facebook as well. And specifically talking about the industry of network marketing, and maybe you're new, 30 or 60 days in, maybe you just got started. If you're catching this on the replay, awesome. Or, maybe you've been in for, a few years, and maybe you're not where you really want to be in terms of the amount of success that you've had in your business. And my question to you is, do you see yourself getting promoted? Do you see yourself at the national convention getting promoted, and what it and feeling what it would feel like when you get promoted, when you get recognized, when you give your speech, and when you walk off that stage, and when you walk back to your hotel room, and you're going up to up to your room, and you're in the elevator, and people are looking at you and pointing at you and saying, "Oh wow, was that her? Or is that him? Wow, you gave a great..." Like, do you see yourself and feeling that? See, I always did that. I would always, and it was weird. Like I always saw, and I'll give you a great example now. I have some big goals, some really, really big goals, stretching my thinking. And the next part of my life, one of the goals that I have, and I'm not ready to give it out yet. You'll have to stay tuned. In the near future, I will. But I see it happening. Like I see what I'm going to do, how I'm going to help, how it's going to come together. But my mind takes it one step further. Like I even see, or I even feel, I even see like people coming up to me, and what they're saying to me after they see the end result. And I even feel what, how people are responding to what I'm going to do. Like, my mind just works like that. So do you see yourself getting promoted, reaching that level in your business or whatever your goals are. See, you have to see yourself. You have to see yourself walking that stage, getting promoted, people high-fiving you. And let me tell you something. It's scary. Don't get me wrong. There's a little bit of anxiety when it comes to that. Oh my God, people are really going to come up to me in an elevator, or I'm going to have to give a speech in front of 20,000 people. Yes, how bad do you want success? Yes, you're going to have to. But you just keep rehearsing it in your mind over and over and over again. Now, I used to give my kids the same the same advice when they were playing sports. Both my kids were soccer players, and before every game, I used to always tell, even at practice, I used to tell them, see yourself kicking that goal. Like, see yourself kicking that ball into the net. Where's it going to land? Afterwards, how are you going to react? What do you look like? And when your team's jumping on you, high-fiving you, like, see yourself and experience that and feel it. Because if you can, it'll happen. And listen, if you can't, it's not going to happen, or it won't happen that way. You have a greater chance of having success by visualizing it. See, there's no hoping. Don't hope for success. Don't hope to score that goal. Don't hope to get in shape. You need to see it. You need to see yourself doing it and taking action. I mean, yeah, it's great that you can see yourself, but you have to obviously take action. And it's not going to be easy, but you need to see it. See, and you must have a goal. You must have a clear goal of what you want to happen. See, goals give us purpose. And it's so important to have goals, and they need to be clear because it keeps us heading in the right direction. It's like a compass. Hey, Brandon, that's awesome, buddy. See, it's like a compass, and it keeps us on track. So it's important to have those goals, but you need to see yourself, whatever your goals are, you need to see yourself losing that weight. What that's going to feel like when people start recognizing all the weight that you've been losing and all the dedication that you've been putting towards that goal. See, you need to visualize it. You need to see it because visualization works. And here's why. Because the neurons in our brains interpret imagery as real life action. See, when our neurons, right, feel that and whatever stuff goes on there, okay, it tells our brains to perform that action. So when you start seeing it and experiencing that, okay, your brain and the neurons in your brain are literally telling your brain to perform that action. So let's say there's a car that you want, right? Your dream car. Go to the car dealership. Go sit in it. Okay, I'm a big fan of, listen, I love real estate. I love homes. And I'm a big fan that if you like houses, this Sunday, right, go drive in a multi-million-dollar neighborhood, and guess what? Find an open house, and you know the best part of open houses is they're open. So you can literally walk in there and just experience that, okay? It's an open house. I used to do it all the time when I used to live in Villanova in Pennsylvania, just a beautiful neighborhood. I'm talking about $5, $6, $10 million homes, open houses, right? You walk through them, right? And you start dreaming. So listen, you need to, and also part of the neurons in your brain, not to get too scientific on you, but the neurons in your brain are the same things that help us create memories and learn behaviors. So this stuff works. So make sure your visualization is on point. I'm a big believer in having dream boards and just having your goals somewhere where you can look at them every single day. So that's what I wanted to talk about tonight in the Friday Night Leadership, and the power of visualization, because again, it works. I've seen it firsthand in my life. How it works. I see the relationships that I have with my kids, and I see us going out to dinner and what the dinner is going to be like, and holding hands and praying. Like, I visualize almost every aspect of my life. And it might not happen exactly how you have it, visualized, but I'll tell you what, your brain starts to work towards that. And I'll tell you what, it's not going to happen if you don't start visualizing. So visualization is important. Listen, if you have visualized anything that has come to fruition in your life, do me a favor, leave that in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're catching this on the replay, please leave it on there. I'm going to respond to all all comments as well. So, and if there's any questions with this as well, please leave me a question. I will check it and answer it. So that's all I have tonight, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks again for tuning into another episode of Friday Night Leadership. Have a great night, everybody. Until next time, make it a great day.